Hey guys, welcome back to Praise Shop Cruise. My name is Itiri. Today I am going to be showing you a Daphne's Diary haul that I did directly from the Daphne's Diary online store, online website. If you have not seen my flip throughs of the Daphne's Diary paper creative book and my flip through of the 2026 Daphne's Diary planner, I will link those videos below. What originally got me started on the Daphne's Diary on my Daphne's Diary journey was this paper book. It is incredible. It's phenomenal. It's possibly one of my either my favorite paper creative book or like in my top three for sure. So go check those flip throughs out. I did purchase these two books at my local Barnes and Noble. The 2026 planner is $33.25 right now in Barnes and Noble, and this paper creative book is running at $39.99 right now at Barnes and Noble. So $40 for this, and it is worth the $40. This book is heavy. So go on over to your local Barnes and Noble and purchase these. As far as ordering from the Daphne's Diary website, she ships from Europe. And I want to start off by talking about these extreme import tariffs. So express worldwide shipping for this package. And I ordered, let's see, a set one, two, three, four things, and then they gave me a free gift. Shipping was $33.88 for what I paid for on the website. What shocked me was when DHL emailed me and said, hey, we got your package. We had to pay $27.10 of import duties. And if you want this package, you need to basically pay us back for this within 10 days or we're going to return your package to Daphne's Diary. So in all, I had to pay $60.98 just to get this package here. And on the Daphne's Diary website, they do not tell you about this extra import duty fee that you will pay once DHL receives your package. So this was a shocker to me. It was not warned to me, and I will not be ordering online for that site again until this tariff mess clears up. Unless it's just something I really, really want on that site, I will not be ordering from it again. So these import duties, it was a shocker to me. I paid it because it was an extreme, but I've heard stories. I've heard other stories. My mom just told me another story about a lady that did not pay the $600 import duty fees that she didn't know about when she received furniture from the UK. So be careful and beware when ordering from the UK. I would not advise you to do it unless you just really, really have to. You will be hit with a second set of basically shipping fees to get your package after you've paid the original shipping fee, and you most likely won't know what those fees are. So buyer beware, okay? Now, Daphne's Diary did hand wrap my items, which was pretty. I just wanted to show you the wrapping paper that they used. And so we'll take that off. And then she gives you a note. Thank you for your order. Okay, love Daphne. All right. And this is very pretty itself, this card and this art. So I will be keeping this for journaling. The first set I want to show you is this scrapbook set. I wrote down the prices so we would know what kind of prices we're dealing with here. So this journal set was $20 for all three of these journals. And these are really, really pretty. This is a notebook spring and summer diary. And the pages are not too thin, but not too thick, and a little bit glossy. I don't know what kind of journaling I'm going to do in this. I absolutely love the pages and how they are decorated, and I don't know if I'm going to tear the book apart or if I'm going to use this as a creative journal itself. I'm probably leaning towards tearing the book apart. Looks like we get duplicates of the pages, or triplets actually. I think we might get 3 of each design. That was 3 or 4 of each design this notebook diary belongs to. This is absolutely gorgeous. DIY Daphne inspires you. The Daphne's Diary tag there. So this set came together, the set of 3 for $20. This is fruit and flowers. And again, the pages are not super thick. A heavier pen would bleed through most likely. Maybe, I mean, it has it's an in-between weight, y'all. I would do a test page before you just wrote a bunch of stuff in heavy ink on this. But as far as tearing apart for scrapbook use, yes. So this book has all lined pages. The other one had a few grid pages. I like the grids. You see the crinkle texture of that paper there, so that's good. And then this one says diary. I just love the art on the covers. And you can rip the covers apart as well and use those. We have some distressed looking paper. All this paper is different. Yeah, I think this is great to rip apart and use for scrapbooking. The art, the Daphne's Diary art is so distinct. Nothing looks like it to me. It looks like we get some repeat page designs here. We must be getting either 3 or 4 of each page, which is great. It's really pretty. Okay. I wish Barnes & Noble had more of her items, because I would definitely be buying all of it. The sticker book number 4. So she has sticker books which she numbers. I think we've got 1 through 4 so far on that website. Sticker book number 4. This sticker book, $30. I kid you not. I tell you no lies. Okay. So, you know, take with that information what you will. This is 48 sheets, more than 750 stickers. Okay. And here are the sticker sheets here on the back for you to see. But we are going to flip through this fairly quickly. Okay. Let's just start at the beginning here. And these are all stickers. These are all stickers. This is sticker book number 4. I was trying to debate which sticker book I wanted, and I was trying to see what I could see online as far as like what the pages looks like. And it was hard because all of them are very pretty. These are washi tapes. I love the washi tapes. I love the stickers to combine with all the other things I have now of Daphne's Diary. And you get a variety of holidays, themes. You got summer, vacation, autumn, read a book. Thank you. Different sentiments there. Always look on the bright side. Make life better. Is this a sticker itself too? This might actually be a sticker too. You could use this as a huge journal sticker. I don't know. Yeah, it is. Oh, I love that. You could use that on a huge journal. I love that. Love that. I love her art. I just love it. That's why I wanted one of the sticker books. I am not planning to get a magazine subscription. I'm just not. I will pick up things as I see them. I'll pick up things that I want as I see them. Plants make people happy. Here's another huge sticker. Love this. I wouldn't have chose plants make people happy, but this is about to go somewhere. I love these doors. Ooh. Put some llamas at the corner. Love that. You got some animals. Look at that bunny. Look at that. If this is not perfect for Easter, I'm not a bunny person, but no, is that a bunny? That's a rat. I'm so sorry. That's a rat. I'm definitely not a rat person, but that is so cute. Those horses are pretty. We got people doing things. Wash day, cleaning day. More washi tapes, which I'm not mad at. Book lovers. Gardening and therapy. Go outside and adventure. Now this one I love. Now we're talking, Daphne. Now we're talking. Oops, I ripped it. But I just wanted to see. Yeah. Yeah, that's going somewhere for sure. I like how we have a nice little mixture of holiday in here. That was Christmas, Easter. We got summer on the beach. Maybe some stuff for spring here with this fruit. Love these washi tapes. Butterflies are gorgeous. Yeah, I'm really happy with sticker book number 4. Now, is it worth $30? I would say no. I would say that I don't think I would tell a friend to pay $30 necessarily, but this is something I just really wanted to have in my collection. Since I feel like I'm becoming a Daphne's Diary collector of sorts now. But you can get things that look similar for way less. I would say, in my opinion, no, I would not tell a friend to pay $30, but I did because it's something that I wanted in my collection. But if you're trying to be cost efficient with your crafting and journaling supplies, excuse me, if you're trying to be cost efficient with your crafting and journaling supplies, no. So then we have the Daphne's Diary paper scrapbook block. This is basically a book of papers, a book of scrapbooking papers. Sorry, guys, I keep moving. Camera keeps sliding. This was $24. $24. Okay. You know, I've been getting paper pads that are a lot thicker than this, that have a lot more of this. This is like pretty much kind of thin scrapbook paper. Okay. It's not the thinnest, but like the DCWV pads that I've been getting at Ollie's, I was getting those things for $2. So to tell me that this is $24, I don't know. Would I recommend you spend $24 on this? I would probably say no. No, I wouldn't. This is gorgeous. But for me, as for me and what I'm doing, which is collecting some of this stuff, because I've just really grown to like her artwork. I paid for it, but you can definitely get things cheaper with similar vibes. Okay. These are double-sided papers. And these, if I should choose to rip it up instead of keeping it together and just holding it as sort of a collector's type of an item, you can rip these up. You can hand rip. Llamas. That's camels. I'm talking about llamas. Camels. Those are camels. Why do I see llama in everything? This is beautiful. This paper is, I mean, it's beautiful. You know, is it worth $24? I'll let you decide that. I would go ahead and say no if I just did not enjoy this stuff. I would say no. Don't spend your money on this before you go find cheaper solutions. But if you just love Daphne's Diary, like I'm loving it right now, then you'll buy what you want to buy and you'll spend your money however you want to spend it. I love this. So it's up to you and what you decide. But if you watch my Tiri TV channel, you'll see that I've been able to find heavier weight paper for less than $5 during that time in Ollie's. I mean, that's not normal. You know, we'll probably never walk that path again. What we were able to do last year, we will probably never be able to really do again. But that just puts things in perspective with how expensive crafting and journaling supplies can be outside of those Ollie's hopping type of situations where you have store liquidations and bankruptcies, and you can all of a sudden get things that would have been $20, $30 for $2. You know, it was once in a lifetime type of a thing, I think. So this was $24. This is number 2, paper scrapbook block, 100 designs. Everything in here was stunning to me. I loved everything. $24 is steep. Then I purchased the Daphne's Diary coloring book. This was $24. My very first Daphne's Diary coloring book, which I don't think I'm going to like this one better than this one. This is Daphne's Diary Mindfulness coloring book. I purchased this from Barnes & Noble in the Barnes & Noble store for $24.99. So this was maybe $1 more than this. This was around $24. Now this one I did a flip through. I'll put that in the description as well. This one is really pretty. And I only saw one of these coloring books just randomly laying in my Barnes & Noble that day. And I'm so glad I picked it up that day because I never saw it again. So this one, $24. Again, very steep for a coloring book. We are able to get coloring books for $7, $3, at places like Ollie's. I love this coloring book because it doesn't really need to be colored. I actually really enjoy the white space that's in these coloring pages. And you can't use a heavy alcohol marker because these sheets are not heavy. So I would be careful with what markers you choose to use. That's gorgeous. Some of these like this, yeah, I would color because it's all white. But like this, I love the white space in that. Maybe I would color the bird, but the white space is a part of the art to me. I don't know why I tend to flip through things backwards sometimes. It's just easier to do. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. There's really, I don't own a coloring book that looks like this or that looks like that first one. So Daphne's Diary is very distinct. So you're paying for her creative art and for the talent. So I understand. But in times such as these, would I say, if you're looking for an inexpensive solution, would I say to go to Daphne's Diary first? Absolutely not. You can get really everything you need to be creative as far as coloring is concerned from Ollie's. I believe that's actually her and her family. She writes in the paper book, she actually tells you like, hey, my name is Daphne. I had someone say, oh, you're talking about her like she's a real person. And no, she is a real person. Hello, I'm Daphne. And she tells you about her family here. She is a real person. Like if you read this, she's telling you who she is and how they got started here. So that's why I always say her. Oh, I love this. Yes, give me that. I love this. This I would definitely color. Yeah, this is a hit and miss on if I would actually color this. I would definitely color. But I definitely want to use this for journaling, just like the other coloring book. Okay. This was the coloring book. This was $24. This is coloring book. It doesn't say which version. I don't know how to distinguish. Now, this one is Daphne's Diary Mindfulness coloring book. So you can clearly see that it says mindfulness. These you just have to distinguish from I think the block in the middle, because this has a green block and the other ones have different color blocks in the middle. So that's that. And then they gave me some free gifts. So let's look at the free gifts. These are washi tapes, which I can never have enough washi tape strips. I absolutely just adore washi tape strips. These are washi tape strips. These were cut aparts with the white backing. You can see the scissors here. You can cut those apart. This is a little bit heavier weight paper for cut aparts. Looks like we have the months. Little checklists. That's really neat. Fronts and backs for tags. This was all gifts. We've got some recipes she threw in there for me. Potato soup with bacon and cheddar. oat porridge with pear and walnuts. You got the ingredients on the back. Oh, we have this pop out. That's really nice to use for your journaling. Oh, I absolutely love that. She can go. She can draw. And then I received this calendar that I can cut out and put on the stand here. But I'm not. Paper's just not thick enough for me. It's not super thin, but I'm gonna keep it just like this. I like how this looks just like this. Everything is art. Everything is art. So that's the haul that I did off of Daphne's Diary online website. I'm not sure when I will order again, as long as we have these, this tariff situation going on, because that was wild, paying $67 to get something to me. Just kind of wild, because this was not like a super heavy order. But now I have started a true Daphne's Diary collection of things. I don't have an actual magazine yet. I saw one in Barnes and Noble. It was the old Christmas one. I wasn't ecstatic about it because it was more of a classic Christmas, like a classic, um, what America thinks is classic Christmas, and I wasn't thrilled about it. I still may get it because there were some images in there that I really did like. So we'll see. But I'm expecting Barnes and Noble to maybe get a drop of Daphne's Diary magazines here and there, since they got that Christmas one. So I'll be on the lookout. But this is my collection of Daphne's Diary so far. I absolutely love what I have, and I love what I've found. And I appreciate you watching. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and put some money bags in the comments, because we got to pay arm and a leg to get this stuff here. And I appreciate you guys. Come back and see me real soon.